In this video, I'll finally show you how to train effectively and avoid the mistake that 90% of people make. It's important to understand that the effectiveness of your workout doesn't solely depend on the workout plan or protocol, as often claimed by fitness gurus trying to sell their programs. CrossFitters, gymnasts, calisthenics athletes, they all develop a muscular body despite training in completely different ways. Undoubtedly, there are highly effective workout programs and others less so, but the truth is, someone who knows how to train can achieve results with any program. Knowing how to train means mastering the three pillars: technique, consistency, and progression. This is the mistake that 90% of people make. They enter the gym and start working out to build muscle instead of spending time learning how to work out. Now I'll teach you how to train, starting with technique. We all know it's important to avoid injuries, but in reality, it's also crucial for muscle building. You see, proper technique allows you to direct all the load onto the target muscles without dissipating that valuable tension on muscles you're not trying to train or unnecessary movements. A poor technique on the bench press, for example, will shift much of the barbell's tension onto your shoulders. This will decrease the effort from your chest muscles, making that exercise ineffective. Spending the first months of training to improve technique is a great investment that will pay off in the long run. Of course, it all becomes much easier when you have a competent personal trainer guiding you, but if you train on your own, then things get more complicated. Fortunately, we're in the information age, and it won't be difficult to find everything you need on the internet. YouTube is full of tutorial videos explaining the correct execution of exercises, and in the future, I myself might create some videos about it. Anyway, I'll leave you with a piece of advice so that you can instantly improve your workouts. Eliminate any accessory movements. When you train a muscle, you want to focus all the movement on it. Ask yourself, what is the purpose of this muscle? For example, if you're training your biceps, you know that this muscle bends the arm, bringing the forearm to the arm. So that's the movement you should focus on to train your biceps, avoiding straining the shoulder or making strange movements with legs and torso. Furthermore, regarding the movement itself, controlling the negative phase of the movement is important. Your bicep works both in lifting the load and in slowing its descent due to the force of gravity. So don't make this very common mistake yourself. Lift and slow down, perform a decisive movement in the active phase of the exercise and a more controlled one in its negative phase. Remember, decisiveness in the active phase and slow down the load for about 2 seconds in the negative phase. Learn this rhythm. Lift 2. 3, 4, lift 2, 3, 4, lift 2, 3, 4, etc. Another factor much more important than training programs is consistency. No matter how well structured and studied your chest workout plan is, over the course of a year, you'll achieve more results by doing 10,000 push-ups than 12 sessions of training with a Mr. Olympia. The secret to being consistent is to create routines. In the first few months of training, many clients have asked me to create workout programs for them to train every single day. Of course, these people, except in rare cases, have only lasted a maximum of 1 month. If you don't already attend a gym and aren't used to working out, don't try to completely change your life. It's pointless. Remember that a year of mild training will always be 2 months of hard training. 3 days of training per week are great, 4 are better. My suggestion is to start with 3. If after 3 months you've managed to train consistently, you can easily switch to 4. As for the last point, it's very intuitive. However, I don't understand why in gyms it seems like an unknown secret to everyone. That's the progression. You see, all the workout plans I've seen are very similar. For example, you can read 3 sets of 12 repetitions of barbell curls with a weight that is intuitively chosen by the person. Typically, this workout protocol is then maintained for 2 or 3 months until the plan is completely overhauled without any logic. Why not simply increase by 1 repetition every 2 workout sessions? 13, 14, 15 repetitions? It's a very simple concept, yet it almost seems like heresy to some instructors to modify the usual protocols of 3 by 12 or 4 by 10. You see, if you're training and doing it correctly, after each workout your body will become stronger and more resilient. Using the same intensity for months on end is foolish. If you want to have a big chest, you'll definitely achieve it by increasing the weight on the bench press. Your goal in the gym is to train. You should aspire to lift more, increase repetitions, increase sets, decrease rest periods, etc. Training means improvement. So, in conclusion, if you want to build a beautiful, toned, and aesthetic body by gaining muscle mass, you must learn to train correctly before even choosing the training program that suits you. In summary, rule number 1, be consistent. At the base of the pyramid, there's this: at least 3 times a week in the gym, even better if 4. Rule number 2, learn the correct execution of exercises. This applies even to you, who have been going to the gym for years. When facing a new exercise, spend a few weeks learning it with very light weights. You must have control over your motor patterns. Rule number 3, progress on training parameters. This should be done slowly to avoid plateaus, but it must be done. Always strive to maintain the excellent technical execution learned in point 2. Increase the load, repetitions, sets, etc. That's it. Work on these 3 points, and I guarantee your workouts will improve tremendously. If you also have a good diet and get the right rest, you'll achieve amazing results much sooner than you think. Thank you for your attention, brothers and sisters. If you've made it to the end of the video, it means you've already shown an interest in your well-being, and I congratulate you. I want to assure you that the journey has only just begun. In the upcoming videos, we'll explore new horizons of fitness, from nutrition to training, from motivation to overcoming plateaus. No Brasians, no gimmicky theories. I'll simply share with you what I do as a profession, explaining as clearly as possible the same principles I teach my clients. I promise you valuable content that will help you achieve your health and fitness goals. So, if you want to discover the fitness secrets and unveil the truth, stay tuned.